Michonne Davenport. This is Milana Watson. I'm 17 years old. I attend Baltimore Polytechnic Institute, and I plan to go to Morgan State University.
This is my son, Ajani. He is 1 year old, and I graduated from Baltimore Polytechnic Institute in 2010.
My name is Jamia. I'm 19 years old. I graduated from Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. I attend CCBC Catonsville now. My major is interior design, and this is baby Patrick.
My name is Jaleesa Tate. I go to Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. I'm in the 12th grade. My son's name is Sean, and I'm 17, and he is 6 months.
I was nervous to tell my parents. I was definitely scared to tell my father. But the thing that made me nervous the most was the disappointment. What would they say? Well, they would pound a whole bunch of questions on me at once. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to go to school this year? Are you going to finish school? How are you going to work? It just was too much to think about at once, and nobody really thinks that far ahead when they first find out.
When I found out I was pregnant, I was shocked. I was nervous in telling my mother because she talked to me about sex and teen pregnancy and everything. How I went about telling my mother I was pregnant, it was a long, drawn-out story. I got my boyfriend to tell her for me because I didn't want to face her. But other than that, I was just shocked and scared.
When I found out I was pregnant, I was very upset. I was stomping around. I peed on the stick and I just threw it in the trash. Most people keep it, but I just threw mine in the trash. Never planned to have any children. I don't like kids. I like babies, but I don't like kids. It was never in my plan. Not even after I got my career and everything. It was never an option.
Basically, being from in foster care when I was pregnant, my main concern was that they didn't want me to come home.
I don't regret her at all. Now that she's born, it's just excitement. It makes me go forward. Want to go to school, want to go to college, want to do this, want to do that.
Oh, because it makes me happy, I guess, and the fact that I kept him in his mind.
Now that he is born, he puts a smile on my face every day. Just thinking about him, you just can't help but smile. And honestly, I can't imagine my life without him.
How does that make you feel? I'm happy. I was very depressed when I was pregnant. Son, it's a blessing.
I saw in 16 and Pregnant, girls was going out, having fun, and still not being with their child like that. But it's just hard doing all that and still leaving her, and you want to stay with her, and I didn't know how they was doing it. Just leaving out whenever they felt like it. And you can't do that because you have a child to take care of now. You have responsibilities.
Struggles that I face with having a child pretty much are the two major ones, time and money. Money, I won't say is a big thing. I fortunately have great parents. He has a great father and great grandparents, so expenses really aren't that big of an issue. And as far as time, you don't really have time to yourself. As I see, I don't have him in daycare yet, so you just be thinking, man, I need a break. But you learn to deal with it.
When I was pregnant, a lot of things were up and down. I couldn't finish school. I couldn't finish work. I was just sitting on the couch with a bucket because I threw up every day. So that was very depressing to go from being active and not being active. And I had people there, my mother, my boyfriend, go to the doctor's appointment with me, help me out when I was sick. It helps you heal.
No one told me to my face anything, but one time when I was running for Miss Polly, someone said on their Twitter that Michonne is going to win because she's pregnant, and it doesn't fit right having a pregnant person win Miss Polly and walking out on the field.
The judgments that were made with the fact that I'm young, I was 17, and my parents, I would have to say their biggest concern was to make sure that I do finish school and keep going with any goals and dreams that I have. But I also go to church, and they didn't know for a while. So I mean, it wasn't something I was announcing, and when they did find out, it was oh well, you know them, or well, this should have been done, or she should have been more careful.
Be safe. Protect yourself. It's a blessing, but not while in school. Wait to finish school.
Definitely suggest birth control, which everybody should be using, because pregnancy is not, I won't say it's as big of I won't say it's as big as sexually transmitted disease, because if you ask me, I think they're out there more than pregnancy. But pregnancy is a full-time job, and being a parent is a full-time job. And I think a lot of people, whether they want to have a baby or they don't, they get themselves in that situation and they're not ready for it.
I was looking for support groups, and they do not have support groups in Maryland. I was wondering if they had mommy and me classes where teen moms can get around, talk about school, talk about balancing life out and everything. Maybe we could hang out. But so far I asked my social worker at Johns Hopkins, and she said there was no support groups. Maybe if I want to build my own, but it's hard to build my own when I don't have the support.
You know, they have the different government programs, food stamps, vouchers for daycare, but I think we need more than that.
Like some people, some of their fathers are not there. Some of the fathers are in jail, and they're struggling to take care of their child alone. And for me, like, I have the father of my son. I have both of my son's grandparents, plenty of babysitters.
I can't wait till she start walking, going to school. I won't have to pack a diaper bag.
Look, she's trying to rush you. She just wants you to be all big. And you come to her and say, Mommy, I like this boy in my class.
Oh no, Milana. I'm gonna lay the facts down. Do not have unprotected sex. Find the one. Make sure he's the one. I would try to tell her to get married, but I wouldn't want her to force. I wouldn't force anything upon her. And whatever she do, I'll accept it. I'm gonna be hard, but my mother accepted me, and that would be the only right thing to do.